Hello, my name is Nick McLaren. We are right now live broadcasting from the Rutgers University at the Newark campus. As you can see, there are many students over here, and they are all, including myself, part of a group, and they are all assigned with their own individual tasks. Concerning myself, I'm part of Engaged University News. So basically what I do and my team is we basically cover what these groups are doing and basically trying to get the word out there through the use of social media. All of these groups have been assigned by Professor Jet with their own individual task, basically to engage with public and nonprofit organizations and basically learn about community engagement and entrepreneurial innovation and other public causes. So we will now engage in some open-ended questions and ask them concerning what have you learned about this class being so different, not being so basically textbook-oriented, the traditional classes. So.
All right, so for the first question. Great, all right, so the first question we have is, how do you think this class will help students refine or gain skills in the future as it relates to education and technology?
Well, this course, the name is the Engaged University, Learning, Leadership, and Disruption. So the skills that we're gonna learn, or that we are learning, is how to lead, how to identify, how to communicate. If anyone else wants to trail.
Sure. Go ahead. Okay.
I think the nature of this classroom is unique in the sense that it's not a traditional classroom setting. So we're all interactive amongst different ways, whether it's through social media, be engaged face to face and word of mouth. And what I particularly like best about this class is that each class is different, and we talk about different means of innovating public service and connecting and engaging the university, as well as the greater Newark area, and trying to just make sure it's all one. And so I think personally, it's gonna help me in terms of my future career advancements, because I know what it would be like and what it takes to have public service innovation.
I think what Professor Jet is doing and what we're able to benefit from this class is a lot of classes you take, you understand how they do it in the book, how it would unfold in a laboratory. Professor Jet has given us some real world experience. It's like we're in a mini MBA class in here. And he says, do this. Do you think that's how it works? Well, show me, try it, do it. And then, for example, today's class, he put us in a situation. He shared with us the experience about the fire jumpers and how they panic. So sometimes it's like he's tricking us into learning. And so today he tricked us into learning. We're all going to walk out of here when somebody's walking across the street and a car is speeding towards us, or somebody's ripping a bicycle off of a chain. You know, we're just not. What did we learn today? We learned under any situation, don't panic and stick together. You know, stick with the plan.
Okay, so I want to ask another question, but some of you guys already touched base on the question I'm about to ask. So basically, I want to know, what did you get from this course that you would not have gotten in another course? Like, can you elaborate a little bit on that?
I can.
Okay.
I really feel like Professor Jet gave us a sense of purpose. He took us out of the teacher, lecturing, reading in the book, and he really he gave us a sense of purpose. He let us use the skills that all of us brought to each module as a team, whether it's a team of 6, whatever, and build upon it and just learn to innovate, and how you may have something planned, but it doesn't always work out that way. So in the end, you just go with the flow and you improvise, which is what we were learning about today. And that's really how you're able to accomplish stuff, whether you succeed or fail.
Well, for me personally, I would say that having the experience of having an app instead of a book was something different and took some time to get used to. Also, not having as much written assignments but more hands-on activities was something I had to get used to as well. I feel like those experiences will definitely benefit me in the future because when you get a job, I mean, yeah, you might have written assignments, but a lot of times you have to get out there and do the work physically, hands-on. So this was something refreshing to do and definitely will help in the future.
Yeah, we collaborated a lot. We were in teams and groups, and what I definitely liked about the things that he brought to the table is the speakers. We had a lot of speakers come in, and they've been in the field for 10 plus years, and they've given us their experiences, and we kind of learn bits and pieces from each individual that come. So the traditional method of the textbook and all that stuff, I mean, yeah, we can learn, but we grasp the information better when we collaborate with each other, when we talk face to face, one-on-one, and we give ideas to one another.
I think when it comes for myself, one of the biggest things that this class really focused on was teamwork and group work, and that's not something throughout my whole academic career that I've had a class focus on. And it really showed me that it's hard to do group work, and as easy as it looks, like you have 6 other group members trying to help you out, but you are solely responsible for certain things, and it's a domino effect, and if you don't do something, something else doesn't get done. And I think it's so important to know what you're capable of and what you aren't capable of. What are you able to do, and in what capacity can you do it? And one of the most important things I think this course focuses on is the idea that we work best as a group and as individuals coming together, like Angelica said, to bring in your personal skill sets and your experience and what you've already gained and bring it to the table so you can all collectively learn something and execute a bigger plan or a bigger idea. And there's no other class that helps facilitate an environment where this teamwork is so crucial and pertinent to the class and the goals and the achievements that we're trying to reach. And I think with losing focus in textbooks or syllabus structure, and there was so much flexibility in this course where other courses there's no time, and we're such in a constraint where there's no time for us to have that flexibility. And I think it's so important because we're all individuals and we all have our own lives. And I think this course really helps us know that not everything is black and white like it says on your syllabus. Things change. Your life impacts how you do in school and the time you have to give towards something. And this course really has brought together all different facets and different ideas and ideals and viewpoints and so many other things that it has accumulated into this learning experience that you just wouldn't get in your traditional classroom setting.
One thing for me, the course encourages networking because during most of our projects, we realized that we couldn't do it by ourselves. We had to reach out to others. And I learned that's something you wouldn't gain just from a textbook, because communicating and reaching out to others, you can't read, you have to do it and learn how to develop those relationships so that you can achieve the goal that you're trying to achieve or that the task that's put before you.
Yeah, adding on to what you just said, because I was actually going to touch on that, was that unlike every other course I've ever taken, all my courses and all that course, that were people program like Rutgers Newark, I'm a graduate student, but here I am and trying to tell them about Rutgers Newark, like, tell them and teachers or people actually doing what the school should do, and here I am, and other students having to do that. Or even my project in Jersey schools, not from Jersey, but I've learned, I know how schools how to look at census maps. I don't know that term years. All those things is different. It's good. You learn more than just one class to five. If you go to a biology class, you learn about biology, you learn about everything. It's something else out in our world.
Okay. It's on again. Okay.
So the third and final question we will ask is, what is one word you will use to describe this course class?
Maybe just like 2 people because we only have like a couple minutes, 3 minutes. Okay. So.
One word I would use to describe this class is evolutionary.
Futuristic.
Fantastic.
Fun.
Collaboratively innovative.
Does anyone want to elaborate on their word?
I chose evolutionary because I feel that one of the most valuable assets to this course is that the interpretation is left up to the student. And by that, I mean, it's not where the professor is telling you, this is what you're learning and you're gonna learn it this way. I think that with the projects that we've all been a part of, we've all had the option to learn how much we can learn, and we all had the option to choose what we can grasp out of it as well. So I think that's why I say evolution.
I'll say collaboratively innovative because we all came together as a group in different modules. So we've worked with, a great portion of the class in different subgroups, and we've all had to think on our feet and think of different ideas and work with different people or work with external participants or reach out to outside sources or outsource and do so many things that it's what makes this class so innovative. And because we have to do it collectively, I think collaboration is so important. And that's why I think working together, but each person bringing what they're able to bring to the table is what makes this course unique. And I think it's important to recognize that the innovation that goes into this class is so crucial to the rest of our academic career.
Thank you. So that is the end of our webcast. I want to thank everyone here who volunteered to answer all of our questions with honesty. On behalf of University News, we want to thank you and also Professor Jett for helping us, introducing this new way of learning, and it will hopefully help other courses in college and in high schools and anywhere. If you want to keep in contact, follow us through the end of our class. You can follow us on Instagram or on Facebook. On Instagram, it's the Engaged Community, and on Instagram, it's Engaged University. So thank you for watching.